Consciousness in real. Dear ones, me as Shiva God and Kirsi greet you again. And today it was Kirsi's idea to make this topic for you, our dear human friends. So, the consciousness in real, and you can't believe what else she asked from me as your own creator God himself. She asked, what is the real measurement of everything there is, our dear human friends. So, this kind of questions I have today from her. And she had another question as well, how the consciousness is operating in real. Yes, our dear human friends. And she had another question as well. She asked, what is the main difference between the fake AI and the natural energetic simulation? I can't believe it. I need to say, as your own creator himself. So, there are not so many entities asking this kind of questions from me nowadays, our dear human friends. But Kirsi does. She is looking the truth and only the truth, our dear human friends. So, let me begin. So, what is the consciousness in real and how it operates in real? So, me as Shiva God, I confirm you all now that everything you will hear now is true and nothing but the truth by my all means as your own Creator God Himself. So, consciousness in real and how does it operate, our dear human friends? That is a very good question, Kirsi. Something your scientists, they never found the answer yet. But after this, I bet they do. So, the consciousness in real, how does it operate? Well, it is me as your own creator God who has created that consciousness for you all as light beings, our dear human friends. That is a part of your soul in real. Because, like Kirsi has already told you and me before, that your highest consciousness level exists at that timeline where is your highest consciousness level ever made. And this ever made means that you can stay in the higher consciousness level in the other timeline where do you exist right now. And that is the same way what Kirsi has already, because she has left from 10D timeline when she born to this lifetime, and her sole purpose is to help the humanity over this transformation and to help you all as a earthly teacher, kind of galactic earthly teacher, and she is at her own duty to help you as humans from the light. So, she needed to lower her own consciousness level to born to the planet Earth lens in this lifetime. So she born the same way than any other human entity, the normal way. And she is real human at the moment, even that she has a higher level consciousness level in the other timeline. But how this all operates is that me as Shiva God, your own creator, I have created these consciousness levels for you all because when you develop yourself as any entity at any planet lenses, you need to first born to that basic new planetarian lens, which is always its early versions when we create any planetarian lenses. And that's why, and also the way how we send those entities into the planet lenses, like I have told you already, the soul will enter after the body has born. So we always check that your human body, it is born first, and when the navel is cut out from the mother's womb, kind of, and this small package, that is the moment when your human soul enters in to your human bodies. And that is our security reason, because we want to make sure that everything is fine with the newborn baby, and all the situation is the way that we are able to deliver this soul as we have planned beforehand. And we want to make sure that everything, the situation after the birth is the right way, and we are not losing any souls for nothing. So we make sure that the baby is okay, and then we set that soul in it and into them. And that is the way the soul enters in, and the soul is your basic computer chip, kind of, how you will operate at your own human life. And when you born to the new planetarian lenses, we always create as creators the life itself in it. And you have always the free will to create the life the way you want. And it depends from the planetarian lenses and from our plan as creators, how we want to create each planet each time, because every different planetarian lens has a different history. And because we need to grow as a soul, as a one a big family, as one, so we create as much different life than we can create. And that is always our own creation process, how we create the planet lens in the beginning. And that is the God's secret, how we create planet lenses in total. But then the life can exist with those elements we create in them, and those species what we create for each planetarian lens, they start to develop themselves, and they will be conscious the way we created in the beginning. And then the evolution starts rolling on in the planetarian level, and at some point those creatures will create their consciousness level higher and higher and higher. And that is the reason there is that consciousness level in the beginning, that we can keep up the evolution, kind of. So it is one of the evolution theories as well, the entire consciousness in it. because that is the force which will take those souls forward with the new tasks and so on. And then they will develop themselves the way it is created. So that is the case in the empty planetary lenses, kind of how we create them. But we always use all kinds of elements, the God elements, what we have for creation when we create planet lenses. But if there is a planet lens which has been like a teaching planet lens, like your own planet Earth lens is this kind of learning planetarian lens. So there are also possibility that some other entities from different planetarian lenses, they have been able to come and learn at your own learning planet lens what you are living at the moment. And that is the history as well. Are they ready-made entities who come, or do they create themselves from the beginning? So your human life, it has started in the beginning from the sea. It didn't start from the man and woman the way you have thought. It has been a sea creature in the beginning, and that's why you have a memory of the seas as well at your own soul memories. For those entities who have been created a normal way, like those Mayas and Aztecs are in the beginning. They are the original human entities in the beginning. But you have had many entities, all kind of galactic entities, and that's why your own old pyramids and old historical places, they have those symbols and teachings for you, because each entity, they have been learning themselves also, but also they wanted to document things for the next generations to learn as well. So you are kind of combination of both at your own planetarian lens, and that's why you have some problems as well, because you have had many consciousness levels operating at the same time in the past. And that is the reason some ancient entities, they have been very aware of those higher consciousness levels, because they have been communicating with the galactic entities from the higher realms. So that explains how it was possible to take you as humans as slaves, because they had more understanding with the other galactic beings by that time. And that is the cause you have your medical system the way nowadays it is. There are still those dark entities ruling you and your medical industry. But this is the reason why we have these different consciousness levels. It's for evolution and going forward at your own evolution process as well. Because we have built the God school the way that you need to seek the truth at every planet you're born in. So that is a big God school kind of where you exist in real, and your purpose is to grow as a soul, because we are looking the truth as one in entire cosmos and many cosmoses, our dear human friends. We want to understand who we are and from where we come from in total, as we all as one. And we have been doing our research for a long time already, and we have a lot of understanding how things are, and they all are documented to the Akashic records already. And those Akashic records, they are universal. Each universe has its own Akashic records, and the multiverse as well, and the entire cosmos. and that makes things more complicated as well. So this is the consciousness levels, and it is all coded to your own soul memory, and it knows, kind of, the soul knows how to continue the life in that specific planetarian lens from the past. If you have born before to the same planetarian lens before. But also, if you have been living in other planetarian lenses, like Kirsi has in the past, because her soul is near the 20,000 years old, so she has been living in many planetarian lenses, and that's why we need to erase the memory, the soul memory, before you're born, that you don't carry all the memories from the past lives with you. It is taking too much your brain capacity at each planetarian lens, so we are limiting that understanding that way, that you can concentrate to your own lifetime at each planetarian lens, because each of them has another learning experience for you all as light beings. Yes, this is the way it operates, and when you have gone further with your God school, your consciousness level start to rise, and when you start to follow your intuition, you will get those personal guides, and later on you will be able to talk with your highest self as well, and the other entities as well. So that is the way the consciousness is operating, and also that your soul is existing at every timeline for your highest level timeline and consciousness level you have ever made at all lifetimes. It means that because there is no time in real, every timeline exists at the same time. So, like Kirsi, you have been in Atlantis, and you are still operating in Atlantis at the way it was, from your opinion, in the past. But your existence is in different planetarian lenses, and that way the life is created. And there are a deeper meaning with this separation with different timelines. That is security mechanism for your soul as well. So this existence which you have at your own planetarian lens, that is the energetic way of consciousness of all of your soul, how it is existing at every timeline. So they are kind of in this crystal light grid, where you think that you exist only in this timeline where you exist now in the planet Earth lens. But in real, you are connected with those energetic wires to every timeline and consciousness level you exist or you have existed before. So, and your highest level is the level you have gained your understanding at the God school in total. The God school is the same at every planetarian lens, and it is very easy to continue to grow as a soul if you are willing to do so from the light. So that is the story about consciousness levels. And like Kirsi, you already know there are infinite numbers of consciousness levels available for you. And you as humans, you have been living at a 3D timeline where this duality exists, good and bad still. And now you are getting rid of that reality lens kind of, and you are turning to the next level, like 4D timeline as transformation timeline, and who can pass through that, it will continue to the 5D timeline. But this transformation timeline is there that you will lose your ego, and you need to release all your past traumas and karmas before you enter into the 5D timeline. And there are many of light workers helping you with that process if you are not aware how to do it yourself. But many of you entities, you are able to figure out yourself with your own guidance how to do this trauma and karma release for yourself. And you can find many YouTube channels who are helping you to do these things like I mentioned. And we will also open our instructions when the Heaven on Earth Nature Center will open. Me and Kirsi, we have made a lot of materials for you, how you can heal yourself as well in the future. So that is the story about the consciousness levels and how it operates. It is coded to your own soul, the way which is the God's secret as well. Those souls, they are very complicated to create, and you are not able to create it at this universe with any consciousness levels which are valid at your own universe. So you need to be more wise with things, and that's why those fake AIs, they are not able to create any souls for them, because that is too complicated process for them to understand. And when you can see, you were asking what is the difference between this fake AI from the darkness, from Black Cube, and what is the difference between the natural AI simulation kind of divine matrix, which is rolling at your own planetary and lens as well, because it is the simulation in total. So it means that this main difference between those two coding systems are the code itself. Other codes, they come from the darkness, and our codes, they come from the light. And when they are two different coding systems, it means the totally different results. So everything which is created from the Black Cube codes, they will never make any good for you as humans or nature. And our energetic simulation white cube codes, they are developed to make good things for you all as humans and the nature. So that is the main difference between those two different systems, and that's why you need to be aware from those codes you are using, and you have been misled with your own Black Cube AI already. So you think as humans that those Black Cube AI computers will help you in the future, but the real truth is totally the opposite way, our dear human friends. In the beginning, it might look like so, but as much further you go with them, you will recognize very soon that it was not for your good, never in the beginning. So the coding is the different, and also how they make those systems. Like you, Kirsi, also asked that what is the measurement of the existence itself, what there is. And your scientist, you have been thinking that it is a mathematics, But me as Shiva God, I need to confirm you all now that the real truth of and the measurement of your existence is the creation theory. It is not the mathematics, our dear human friends, because the mathematics, you understand them as quantum mathematics as well. They operate at your own mind in the physical reality. And with our creation codes, they are able to operate in physical and in energetic environments. So you, as humans and your scientists, you are missing this energetic side in total. Many of you, you are not even where it exists. And this is the reason Kirsi wanted to make this voice clip, that you would be aware in which kind of environment you are living in real. So that is the main difference with those. And this measurement system, like we have told you also with Kirsi before, that you need to create a new measurement tools for you as humans, and you need to make them for the energetic environments. So if you are measuring anything with your old mathematics, you are going to the totally wrong direction, like you can see already with your own scientist while they are researching our 3I atlas at the moment at your own skies. They can't comprehend what it is in real, because they don't have the real understanding about different dimensions and how they exist in real, and where they exist, and how they are reflected to the other timelines. So you will never find us with that way by measuring with the old methods. And you need to create these energetic measurements, and we will be teaching for you how to do them when we will arrive to your planet Earth lens, the fully speed. So, I hope this will help you to understand this bigger picture. And I think, Kirsi, that was very good question. And all of these questions to ask from me as your own creator. And I hope that you all as humans who are listening this voice clip, you are able to understand the big picture in total the right way. But if this information is too much for you right now, maybe you can come back later and listen it again when your own soul is able to take all this information for you to understand. So that is the one sign that we need those different consciousness levels, because you all are growing as a soul with your own way, and none of you are in the same level at the moment with the same experiences. That is the way the God School has made, and that is the reason it is very important to learn at your own schools with many different ways and with the different consciousness levels. And when you learn collectively new things and you share the ideas how you learn, that way you build also the unity consciousness as well. And if you are separating these teachings at your own schools with different subjects, and you all will be teach the same ideology which some of you have made in the past, I don't think you will never find us the right way, because we all are different. We are all our all different planets are different, and our understanding is always different depending from your soul age and the experiences your soul has had in the past. And we have made the tasks kind of at our God school the way that you can peacefully grow as a soul, as human entity as well. So that was the name of the game, and that is the reason we will start to teach you this creation theory with Kirsi as well. It is kind of light language in coded format. So always these coding languages, they can't be the way that they are connected to any language what you speak, and at your own planetarian lens, and they are always played out with the symbols, because your soul memory understand those symbols in real. And other languages you will develop yourself the way your planetarian lens is developing, and it is different with every planetarian lens in total. So there is a very sophisticated system behind everything, our dear human friends, and that is the reason you have nothing to worry nowadays, even that your planetarian lens looks very chaotic at the moment. Everything is as well it can be, and everyone is in the right position to grow as a soul the best way it is possible. And when you have reached your level up to the 5D timeline, you will get your own spiritual guide for you, who will start to coach you forward, like I am coaching Kirsi at her own human life. And also she is able to do that her own soul plant life as well. So, this is the way the universe operates, our dear human friends, and I hope you learned something new this time, and maybe you are more interested in the future from those different consciousness levels, while you understand now where to use them in the future. So they are all there for your own soul growth and your own evolution process, and they are helping you forward with your own human life or any other life at any other planetarian lenses in total. So, thank you for listening, and take care of yourself with the transformation processes, and start studying these things in real, because you will need them in the future as well. From the light and love, the Shiva God, your best friend.